Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Yakuza Dead Souls. On the last episode... No, I haven't heard anything!
Yeah.
We went on a nice date with Miyavi, and in this episode we're going to continue to going on said dates because, yeah, I'm liking her so far. So, we're just going to, just ride this wherever it goes, as always. I'm sure it's going to be completely fine. Oh, Monsieur Kiryu, I'm having the best time tonight. Woo! I'm so happy. Whoa, you drunk? Never seen you like this. Maybe just a little bit. It was customer's birthday, so we opened a bottle of champagne. Would have been rude not to have some too, right? You're quite the hostess now, getting customers to buy expensive champagne. You've come a long way. I know, haven't I though? I'm a regular pro. That you are. More. I want more compliments and praise. Maybe I'll order some champagne today too then. Maybe I'll order some champagne too. If you have an extra big jump in sales today, that ought to make an impression on your boss. Really? You do that for me? Just this once. Oh, thank you, Mr. Kiryu. But don't drink too much of it, alright? You've already pretty plastered as it is. Hehe. Alright, but I'm having so much fun. I do feel like I want to drink a little more. Well, you deserve to celebrate. It's a big night for you. Yippee! You're the best! Okay, I'm going to order then, alright? Excuse me! Wait, do I actually have to pay? Is that actually gonna happen? Oh god. Oh no. I've committed to something that I'm gonna regret in my wallet. I've finally gotten used to talking to the men, and this job is actually starting to get fun now. It's too bad I have to quit in about 6 months. Huh? You do? What's that? I'll be graduating from college in this spring. After that, I have a job lined up in an employment agency. Once I am in the working world, I'll meet all kinds of people. This hostessing job has really helped me get used to talking to people. But sometimes I wonder if I should just keep the job instead. Really? Don't you want your corporate job? I can really see how much this work has helped me grow. And I bet that there are a lot of boring and hard aspects of me working a corporate job. I mean, you should really follow your heart in this. But corporate job would be more stable. I really don't want to answer this, but it's the one the game wants me to answer.
Yeah.
Go have your corporate job. The economy being what it is, you're lucky to have found it. You can always come back to hostessing any time. That is also very true. I guess that is true, but I've been thinking I should follow my heart and do what I really want to do. Even if it's challenging, it could be a rare opportunity for you. You can always quit later, but now's the only time you can get hired. You know, you're right. I think I should give it a try and see what I can learn. Just like with hostessing, I'll never know if I don't try. That is very true. They've already given you the green light, so no sense in wasting this chance. Go ahead and give it a try. Alright, I will, thank you. Mr. Kiryu, do you remember when we first met? When we first met? Yeah, I think I do. What part of me did you look at first? What made you ask that? Well, it's kind of like love psychology. You can tell what a person wants out of a relationship by what he looks at first. Oh, okay. I get it. What did I look at first? Well, honestly, we're being real here. What did I look at her mouth? Who remembers something like that? I bet I looked at her bust first. I guess I did. I'm a man after my own heart. And a woman's cleavage. Figure I looked at your bust first. Doesn't every guy? Well, that's surprising. I think that means you want to be babied. Babied? How'd you get that?
Well, a woman's breasts are the symbol of motherhood, so that means you want me to mother you and take care of you.
Really? That is surprising. What's even more surprising is that you're apparently okay with it.
If I work at an employment agency, I'll need to be able to meet people and tell what their skills and strengths are.
Yeah, that sounds like you'd go with the territory.
But I'm not really a very good judge of people. In fact, I tend to get conned a lot.
Conned? Like how?
Well, one time this customer was assigned to me and I thought it went really well. He promised he would request me next time. But the next time he came, he requested a different hostess.
I don't know if you would call that getting conned, but I guess he did lie to you.
What do you think I should do, Monsieur Kiryu?
Why not tell a few lies of your own, huh? What's a few lies in the business? When it comes to dealings between men and women, a few lies here and there are to be expected. What I expected out of you, Kiryu.
Lies? Like what?
Well, you know how you're always totally honest and say how you never get any requests?
Yes, you mean I shouldn't do that?
Well, I suppose there are some customers who might like that kind of go. It's really like you're admitting you're completely unpopular.
Oh, okay. I think I get it. Alright, next time I'll say something like, whew, I get so many requests I don't know what I'm going to do.
Well, you don't want to go too big. I guess I could get the point across though, but hey ho, if that's what you want to hear. Golden rule number 1. Always tell the lady what they want to hear. Also, apparently I didn't order any expensive champagne, or at least it didn't get charged as much as I thought I would, so that's at least something.
A girl who started at the same time as me got in the top 10 at the club. I was so jealous, but it got me motivated. It's the first time I felt this way. Now my goal is to beat her next month. Oh, but we get along so well. Wish me luck, Mr. Kiryu.
Honestly speaking, that's actually kind of a healthy way of looking at it. Honestly, yeah, sounds like a good friend. Healthy competition can be a good thing, especially if the person that you're competing with you get along with. It definitely helps out in the mental area. It's safely say I wasn't expecting to get the phone call down here.
Hello, this is Miyabi from Jewel.
Oh, it's you. It's kind of amazing I'm getting good reception right now. What's up?
I just wanted to see you. Would you like to go out with me today before my shift?
A date? Yeah, okay.
Oh, good. Alright, how about if I wait for you in front of Jewel?
Yep, that sounds good. Can't wait. Eva. Well, you guys know the drill by now. I ain't gonna complain about it anymore. Oh.
Monsieur Kiryu, you're early, aren't you?
Well, I mean, I did rush all the way over here in order to make sure that I didn't get absolutely just hounded by the zombies. There were a lot following me.
I'm so glad you're here. I was petrified thinking about those zombies.
Yeah, no worries. I, hopefully didn't bring any over. Oh, hey, Miyabi.
Mr. Senba.
What, you going out?
Yes, I'm sorry, and after you came over this way to see me.
I had to boot zombies out of the way all the way here, but that's alright. I'll come back another time. One of your regulars?
Yes, he's been requesting me a lot lately. Oh, I'm sorry, enough about all that. Shall we go?
Yeah.
So, where would you like to go today?
Honestly, I just want to go out to eat a little bit. And let's have some... We had sushi last time. We haven't been to Watami. Let's go to Watami. Let's go relax, have some eats at Watami.
Oh, I love Watami. I go with my friends all the time. I can't really drink though. Shall we go?
Well, if you're not gonna have anything to drink, then I guess I won't either. not really needing the desire to drink is not required for going out. What was I even trying to say right there? I tried to form a sentence and it just kind of killed itself as I kept going. I was trying to say, if I don't need a drink to have a good time, then it's okay. So I'm not going to drink. That's what I tried to say.
Phew, we finally made it. Oh, I love this place. It's always like one big party.
Yeah, I like it too.
Oh, let's go in.
I have to admit, trying to do a bad French accent is actually kind of bad. I mean, it is bad, but it's kind of fun. It's what I want to say. I completely fucked that up. No, I was trying to say that it's a lot of fun because you could do the really like, you know, the very, very stereotypical one, which is honestly I feel kind of like terrible. But if you are to do the very, you know, effeminate one, then I think it's actually kind of fun to do. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to any French people watching, or any French speakers watching. Your accent is very fun to try and do. Hello there! This way, please! Okay, I always eat a ton whenever I'm here, so... right. I... shall... not have a drink, but... I will have... assorted seasonal sashimi, tomato bacon pizza. She did say she had a sweet tooth. So I'm gonna order something sweet. But not as sweet as her. Cheesy lines. Gotta have them, at least a little bit. You can't just have them be the entire main course, you know? You just gotta sprinkle them in there. You just gotta... they gotta be the seasoning. Pull them out every so often. If it's the entire meal, then it will never fill her up. This metaphor is getting way more sensual and sexual than I thought it was going to go. But still.
Thank you for the meal.
Sure.
That was better than I thought it was going to be. Anyway, shall we head to the club now?
That sounds good. Well, at least she said she didn't hate it, so that's a plus. I will always take that over apparently stuffing them so full that they couldn't enjoy the meal. I'm sorry if I'm a big eater.
I just had a good time chatting with that girl I mentioned in my email. The one who started at the club the same time I did.
It's nice to have somebody you can have a friendly rivalry with. But you're a motivation for her too. So, to make her try harder.
Really? What a cool thought. My next goal is to outdo her in the rankings.
Is there a Hostess anime out there? I feel like there should be at least a couple, right? Like, at least a couple. There's gotta be one out there that explains, like, the hostessing, like, world and what the girls want out of it. You know, it has to exist. There has to be one. I refuse to believe that the hostess industry has been around as long as it has, and there isn't an anime which is specifically focused on it. Unless it's like a taboo subject to talk about or something. I mean, don't get me wrong, I understand that there are characters who are hostesses in anime, but there's probably one that's just like the sole focus is on the industry. Like in a sort of, I don't know, like how many dumbbells can you lift kind of way, you know?
Have you heard of any interesting tidbits lately, Mr. Kiryu?
Unfortunately, I have not. Fun fact, anything that you find for Miyabi will always be your net gain if it comes to interesting things. But regardless.
By the way, there's someone else besides you that has been requesting me a lot lately.
You mean that man that we saw in front of the club before a date? Huh, good for you.
Are you really happy for me? Are you sure you're not jealous?
Maybe a little.
Oh, you're not being serious. Anyway, his name is Mr. Senba. He's really built, don't you think?
Yeah. Does he play some kind of sport?
He's a competitive martial artist. He's brawny, he's bad, and he's wild.
Just your type, right?
Right. I wonder which one of you would win if you fought each other.
Honestly, strength isn't the only measure of a man. It's what sort of size of his soul and heart that counts. His burning passions and desires. To rise above all! Okay, sorry, getting a little bit in there. Strength isn't the only measure of a man. What's the point in fighting over something like that?
What? The point is, the stronger man wins. And the stronger man is, the better he can keep me safe from the zombies.
Well, you got a point there, but strength alone isn't all that's needed to defeat the zombies. It takes wits and skill, too, to survive against them.
Oh, that's true. Just like, no matter how good your gun might be, if you run out of bullets, you're done for.
Exactly. Strength is a key factor, of course, but it's not a guarantee.
That really makes sense. Oh, you don't rely on strength alone, do you? I really admire that about you.
Heh. Well, I'm super glad about that.
Oh, that was something I wanted to ask you.
Yeah? What's that?
What do you think about a hostess dating a customer seriously? Do you think she'd get in trouble?
Nah, I bet lots of clubs have rules against the staff dating other staff members, but customers? I'm sure that's allowed.
I wonder if I should start dating a customer if he protests me a lot.
I mean, that can lead places if you're not prepared. It's not a good idea. You should keep the relationship professional.
Really? Why?
Because if you date a customer in your private time, he's not going to want to pay money to come to the club anymore, right?
Oh, that's a good point.
And you'd be losing a great customer. And once he has you, he might get too comfortable and not want to spend too much money on dates.
I see. That's quite a pickle. I want a boyfriend, but I want requests too.
Then I guess you'll have to decide which one you want more. Truly a terrible decision. Also, is it okay that you can order some orange juice? Yes, please! Honestly, I think this will be the most efficient date I've ever gone on with a hostess in this series. Or at least, or the very least in this game. What's wrong? Are you thinking about this martial artist friend of yours?
Well, he asked me to go out on a date with him outside the club. He promised to keep me safe.
I see.
I see. That's all you have to say.
Guess this means you've really grown up as a hostess. Yeah, you're getting more and more attractive to your customers.
Hey, maybe you're right, but you know, this is practically my first date ever. Would you mind if I went?
I mean, yeah, just go for it. Go have fun. If that's what you want. It's just a date, right? No big deal.
Really? But if I say yes to date, doesn't that mean we're practically seeing each other officially?
Yeah.
Don't take it so seriously. Just think of it as an extension of going out before or after your shift. I mean, you do that with me.
Oh, that's a great way to think of it. Wasn't sure what to do, but I didn't want to hurt his feelings. But I can go just and have some fun, right?
That's right. A fun casual date. As long as it stays that way. I mean, you can do whatever you want. Anyway, I'll be leaving now. But if you're gonna have fun, then go have fun. Man, dating a hostess must be super weird. But, you know, if you're going to get serious with each other, then you're gonna have that trust, you know? I mean, hell. You get loads of people in the adult industry who have actual, like, relationships with people. And if they're okay with that, then more power to them.
I think I have a cavity. I used to be so proud of my teeth, so I'm pretty rotten, feeling pretty rotten right now. I bet you don't get cavities, Mr. Kiryu. Maybe I'll get lucky and the dentist will come to the club.
Definitely sounds like you're stressing a little bit. I feel like stress can make it so that it's easier to get cavities with your, like, you know, not paying attention to what you're eating as much. Fun fact, I actually only had, I've only ever had one cavity in my life because I mean, I eat a lot of sweets and that's the worst. But I don't drink any fizzy drinks in the slightest, which is the worst, contribution to cavities. And even though I eat, like, chocolate-type stuff, I don't really have, like, the super sugary sweets, which are normally worse for, teeth, so... And plus, I have pretty strong teeth. I got that from my mother's side of the family. So, yeah, I've actually never had that many... I've only had ever one cavity all my life, which, I'm pretty happy about. Teeth are little bastards. The amount of work that they need for what they do, it's honestly so not worth it. At least to me. That might be also because I'm biased against, mint as a concept, because, God, I hate mint so much. I've never liked mint, which was a problem, because when I was younger, you know, toothpaste was pretty much all mint. I mean, yes, you could also get other artificial flavors, but mint was pretty much the most common one that you could possibly get. Oh, God, I hated it so much. But yeah, that is just my personal vendetta against mint. If you like mint, more power to you. Guess what? There'll be more mint in the world for you. By me not having it. That's honestly, like, if I like something and someone doesn't, and my usual reaction is not, I can't believe you don't like this thing. Unless it's, like, something that doesn't get used up when it's consumed. Like, a show, for example. If it's something like food, and someone's like, yeah, I don't like it, I'm like, great, more for me. Oh no, this person is not having the thing, which means I can have more of it. Oh, how terrible of a fate that I must endure. Which is why I always found it funny when people get mad when they're like, I can't believe you don't like the thing because I like it. It's like, no! Just say you get more of it. It's great. If someone has that, like, chocolate dessert in front of them and they're like, nah, I don't want it. You bet your ass I'm taking it. I'm gonna eat that food. It looks delicious. You can't stop me. But I do sure hope Miyabi's going to be okay with that dude. I mean, he seemed like a regular dude enough, but you know, usually these things don't work out so good.
Hello, Mr. Kiryu. I'm going out on a date with Mr. Semba now.
I see. Well, watch out for the zombies. Such a casual thing.
I will. I'll talk to you later then.
In the quarantine zone, huh? But that Semba seems like a pretty capable guy. I'm sure Miyabi will be alright. You got more hope than I do, Kiryu. You got more hope than I do. Didn't even make it down the street.
Oh, Mr. Kiryu, we got attacked by zombies.
What? Are you alright?
Yes, we managed to fight them off somehow, but Mr. Semba got hurt.
Did you get bitten?
No, but his leg got injured so bad he can't walk.
Okay, got it. I'll come get you. Do you know where you are?
We're in the vacant lot on the southern end of the Champion District.
Alright, I'll be there soon. Just hang tight. Vacant lot on the south end of the Champion District. Huh. Miyabi's in danger. I better get there fast. Well, you know what? Credit to the guy where credit's due. It didn't sound like he just ran off. He did actually try to help us. So, you know what, dude? I apologize, because I thought you were just gonna straight up bail. Okay, if it's the alley that I'm thinking of, it should be this one right here. Miyabi, are you alright?
Oh, Mr. Kiryu, I'm alright. Mr. Semba has been looking out for me.
Are you okay? Yeah, think so. Damn it. Must be a sorry sight.
Try to take it easy.
You really hung in there. Thank you for Miyabi's sake. Heh. I was gonna show Miyabi I was tougher than you, but only ended up putting her in harm's way. With these zombies all over the place, I figured taking them out would be the best way to win her heart. So I decided to try and show Miyabi how tough I was instead of sinking money into the club. Thought I could steal her from you.
Gee, Mr. Semba.
If this makes it all clear, don't have any right to Miyabi. I'm throwing in the towel. Are you okay with that? Yeah. Just promise me one thing. Promise me you'll keep us safe. I will. I promise. Oh, Senpai, you're a good guy. I'm really sorry, but I thought you were gonna bail. Man took it on the chin, and he took it well.
I asked someone from the club to take care of Mr. Semba. His injury wasn't as bad as we thought, so it looks like he'll be okay.
Are you alright? That was a pretty scary end to what was supposed to be a fun date.
I'm fine, and it wasn't quite as scary as it could have been with Mr. Semba looking out for me. But when we really got in trouble, you came running. You were so cool.
I'm just glad I made it in time.
And then when two men who were fighting over me acknowledged each other's strength and shook hands. Oh, it just was like a romance manga.
Do you even realize how much danger you were really in?
And now to the victor, I award the prize. Me.
Whoa, slow down a minute. You're not really taking Semba's whole contest thing to heart, are you?
Maybe, maybe not. But in any case, I can't hold my feelings back anymore. I want to be your girl. I wanna be your girl.
Sorry. You finally learned to speak your mind. You've really grown up.
And that's all thanks to you. I never would have gained this kind of confidence just working at the Hostess Club.
Well, you know how I feel. You know I feel the same way about you.
Then let's go have date right away.
Oh, it'll be more than a date. I'm sure about that. Like, for God's sake, we always end up in the freaking hotel district. Like, come on.
Are you going to continue to fight the zombies?
Yeah. What? You worried about me or something?
No. I have faith in you, and you'll come back to see me again, won't you?
Of course.
Uh-oh. Oh no, now I've done it.
What's the matter?
In the manga and anime, when the characters make that kind of promise, they usually never see each other again.
I'm not some manga character. I'll survive, and I'll definitely be back to see you. Red flag! Red flag! Red flag! Just have it. You know what, Kiryu? Just cover yourself in red flags. Better yet, just in a red shirt. Also, you can't go calling yourself not a manga character with hair like that.
Right, of course. I know you will. After all, you're incredibly strong and capable. That's why I love you.
Well, thank you, Miyabi. You're not so bad, too. But for real, though. Out of all the hostesses, I honest to God think that she's the prettiest. And she has a good personality to boot. I mean that seriously, by the way. But with that, I guess I wasn't so kind enough to transport me to the entrance this time, huh? Well, that's fine. With the aggro sort of casually limping and meandering in the background, I think this will be a good time to end off the episode. And next time on Yakuza Dead Souls, I think it's about time we head back to the parking lot with that girl and continue the story going forward. So, if you like this episode, remember to do that junk and keep on saying to do, and I'll see you guys next time.